Hello, and welcome to Akashic Dreams. We are going to be discussing creation of characters, as well as explain the races, the alliances, and many other different aspects of Elder Scrolls Online today. This is going to be a total adventure through a specific character that I'm going to take you through the realms of Tamriel in the year 2025. See what it's like. Okay, shall we begin? Yes, we do. Okay. Now, of course, there's the male and female. The first thing you pick and choose is your race. Now, the first three symbols that you see up on top here under Alliance is the Daggerfall Covenant with the symbol of the lion, the Aldmeri Dominion with the eagle, and the dragon, which is the Ebonheart Pact. Now, the Daggerfall Covenant, the races are Breton, Orc, and Redguard. And for each one, I will discuss the Breton. And the racial skills are pretty much, they reflect the affinity for the arcane, increasing their base magicka recovery, as well as the ability using light armor. You get bonuses once you get your racial skills. And they are very good at sustaining, which means you can constantly cast your magicka spells without having to worry about losing your mana too much. And then there's the orc. And of course the orcs have specific abilities as well. They're very good at stamina abilities. They give you bonuses to heavy armor usage, good at sprinting, weapon and spell damage. They give you inspiration, weapon proficiency, and they're also good with health and stamina. So yes, stamina classes. Every once I get into the classes, there's going to be magicka. Every class has a magicka ability or a stamina ability. The orc race is very good with stamina based classes. And then the Redguard is their ancestral legacy they are still sword masters. So they're very good with the uses of swords and bonuses to shields, base stamina recovery, your movement, duration effects from food, so you get a longer duration from food buffs in the game as well. And let's see, Aldmeri Dominion, we have first the High Elf. The High Elves, they reflect, of course, their magical affinity, and that will increase their abilities with using magicka weapons as well, like the staves, and spell damage. They also have a resource recovery, base magicka, and experience gain as well, so you do get some bonuses when you're leveling with your experiences with the High Elves. Alright, and they are very strong spellcasters as well. And then next we have Wood Elf. The Wood Elves are very diversified. They have an improved archery ability, base stamina recovery, stealth detection. So like if you're in PvP and somebody's stealth, Wood Elf can instantly detect if you're stealth or not. They also have improved movement speed, reduced fall damage, and they do have poison and disease resistance, which is pretty handy. And it's makes them very gifted as hunters. Alright, third race for the Aldmeri Dominion are the Khajiit. Their racial skills are very versatile. It gives them bonuses to pickpocketing, stealth, resource recovery, as well as bonuses to base health, magicka, and stamina. So it makes them very diversified. They can pretty much play stamina class as well as a Magicka class. Okay, now the next one is the Ebonheart Pact. We're going to discuss the races in the Ebonheart Pact. Okay, the Argonian. Their racial skills give you bonuses to the healing that is casted, bonuses to using restoration staves, as well as disease and poison resistance, similar to the Wood Elves. And let's see, consuming potions. You get bonuses from consuming potions as well. And there is a swimming speed bonus, and they get base plus bases to their health, magicka, and stamina. So they're very strong. I would say that they are very strong healers. If you want to focus on playing a healing class, Argonian would be the best race to play. Dark Elf. Now, the Dark Elves, they have bonuses to wielding dual weapons, dual daggers, dual swords. They also have flame and lava resistance. So if something is casting fire or lava spells, they have a good resistance to that as well. And they also get weapon and spell damage bonuses, and they also get bonuses to their base magicka and stamina as well. And just like the Khajiit, they are very versatile. Okay, and then the third class under the Ebonheart Pact Alliance is the Nords. The Nords, they get bonuses to two-handed weapon usage, and their duration of effects from drinks. So if you get any buffs from drinks, the duration is increased. They have bonuses to physical spell and frost resistance. Okay, ultimate generation as well, and they also get a bonus to the health and stamina, the base health and stamina as well. And then down here, I'm sure you're probably wondering what this one is. This is the Imperials. They belong to no alliance, but you can make them in any alliance that you want. So, like the way I have it here, Ebonheart Pact with Imperial. Or you can do Aldmeri Dominion in Imperial, or Daggerfall Covenant in Imperial. And the Imperial race, they have skills that allow them to persevere in battle. And it gives them bonuses to gold drop rates, shield proficiency, base health, stamina, cost reduction of your abilities as well. So when you want to cast something or use your weapon, it costs less to use it. So that makes them very strong as well in their own way. Okay. Another thing too I want to go over is that this game is buy to play. So when you do buy the base game, there's two versions. There's the original base version of Elder Scrolls Online, and then there's the collector's edition. The collector's edition allows you to pick and choose which race you want and mix and match the alliances. Like, let's say, Breton. Breton, of course, originally is with Daggerfall Covenant. I can choose, since I have the collector's edition, I can choose Aldmeri Dominion and still play Breton. Or Ebonheart Pact and play Breton. Or Wood Elf and Daggerfall Covenant or Ebonheart Pact, but you pretty much, get the whole idea. But if you you can buy the original version, and eventually in the store there is a online store in the game where you can actually purchase upgrade your version to the collector's edition as well. And I'll show what the store looks like once I get into the game. Okay, so for now, my character is going to be Aldmeri Dominion, and I'm going to make her a high elf. And the next thing we're going to do are discuss the different classes. The first class is the Dragon Knight. And this is not the armor that your character's going to have. It's just a class-related armor that your character could eventually get. There's the champion and the novice. Now the Dragon Knight, they are traditional, I guess you could say traditional knights, pretty much. And they do wield some magic, which is fire-based. So they're pretty neat. You can either play stamina-based, which you'll be using your sword and shield mostly, or just a regular sword or an axe. Any weapon you want. That's the great thing about this game. You can use any weapon you want. And they do have fire-based abilities as well. The sorcerer is your typical, of course, magic user. They use lightning bolts, they wield dark magic, they even have pets as well, and they're Daedric in aspects. The clan fears, can't remember the other ones, but you do get some pets in this class as well. You can either be a sorcerer that has these pets or a sorcerer without the pets. That's your choice. You can even be a sorcerer that wields a sword as well. So you can be like a battle mage. And then the next one we have Nightblade. Nightblade is your typical rogue. And of course they wield all kinds of blades. That's why they're called Nightblade. You can also use a bow with them as well. And there are not very many people play them, but there are Magicka Nightblades. It's a challenge to play a Magicka Nightblade. But if you're up to the challenge, I'd say try it out. It's pretty fun. Next we have your Templar, which is like the paladin. And they do have abilities to restore health. They're very strong healers. It's a very strong healing class. And they can wield swords, or they can wield staves. So the Magicka Templars are more, I guess you could say, more close to like a priest. While the ones with the swords would be closer to like a paladin if you want to play a paladin class. And then we have the Warden. The Wardens, I would say, they're masters of the woods and storytelling as per the lore. You can use a bow, you can use a sword, and pretty much any weapon, and staves. With the weapons, like the sword and bow or axe, what you can do, you can play a ranger with the stamina side of the Warden. And then you have the Magicka side of the Warden, which is more of a druidic ability. They do have very strong healing spells as well, so you can play a very good druid class as well if you want to play something like a druid. And then the next class we have Necromancer. Necromancers, of course, are masters of death. They summon skeletal minions. And there is a warning, of course, as you see on the screen, where it says using certain necromancer abilities in town is a criminal act. Citizens and guards will react accordingly. So on each, there are certain spells, it will have a warning next to it to tell you if you do use this in town, the guards will attack you. Because, well, necromancy is very frowned upon within the realm of Tamriel. but they are pretty strong spellcasters. And then the final one, which is our newest class, is the Arcanist. The Arcanists, they wield eldritch powers. They're more of I would say a spellcaster with kind of almost like a flair of Cthulhu. But you can also heal as well. Arcanists have strong healing abilities, as well as strong casting abilities as well. So there are Arcanists. I mean, you can play a Battle Mage Arcanist, or you can play a pure spellcasting Arcanist. It's your choice. So for today, I'm going to make a Warden. And I'm gonna make... Alright. Yes, I'm making her a little short because according to the lore, she has a little bit of Wood Elf in her. And only her family knows this. And she had a calling to become a warden. A protector of the green, as per se. Okay. Don't mind me just making my character. Okay. Alright. Okay, now her face. Yep. Okay. And there are many different hairstyles that you can choose from as well. I won't go over all of each and every hairstyle. I figured you can view them as on your own whenever you feel like it. Let's see, I'm gonna choose one for her. There we go. That's what I want for her. Let's see. And the age, you can basically, it adds wrinkles. But I usually don't touch the age button or the age slider. Okay. Adornment. I like to stick with this one. It's very elvish. And the head markings and the adornments you can view at your leisure as well. Let's see here. And the nice thing about it too, when you're creating your character, you can zoom in and zoom out by using the mouse scroll wheel. Okay. Okay. Her size, her eyes. One of the things I do love about Elder Scrolls Online is the music that we're listening to right now. The music is beautiful. Just amazing scores. There's some times where I'll go to Spotify and sit and listen to the Elder Scrolls Online music. Sometimes I'll just sit and relax and fall asleep to it. It puts me right to sleep. It's some of my favorite music. And I highly suggest try listening to it on your own when you can. It's wonderful music. Okay. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Give her a little bit of a smile. There we go. She's kind of a happy-go-lucky warden. Not completely happy-go-lucky, but I kind of almost think of Radagast. How he kind of is, he has a positive attitude of things. But then again, he does speak of doom once in a while. I know a lot of you folks out there that play Elder Scrolls Online or want to play Elder Scrolls Online are fans of Lord of the Rings, and this is an excellent, awesome, amazing game for anybody who's into Lord of the Rings. Any worlds that are similar to it. Now, let's see, comes the name for my character. Raveniel. Of the Green. Let's see, Raveniel. I think that's a good name. Raveniel of the Green. Yes. Great. And this is the completion of the creation aspect of the game for Elder Scrolls Online. Next, we will go into the game with the tutorial. And I just want to wish you all a wonderful day. Hail and well met.